Jeopardy! Has scored a new winner on Thursday in Eric Anderson, who emerged with a light $7.60 K, but hefty bragging rights as the only one correct on Final Jeopardy. Meanwhile, two differing rulings from Ken Jennings, 48, in a dumb wordplay category left fans categorically bothered. Returning champ Jesse Matheny faced Eric, an operations director from Brooklyn, New York, and Rebecca Bailey, a reference librarian from Reading, Massachusetts. Jesse is a customer success implementation manager originally from Huntington, Indiana, who returned with a similarly small one-day total of $2,600. Ken introduced the Jeopardy! Round category ABCD by explaining each response will have those 4 letters in that order. Jesse selected the $800 clue, which read, "It's a longer way of saying vitamin C." Jesse responded, "What is ascorbic acid?" Notably missing the C sound in ascorbic. "Yeah, we'll take that." Ken, after a long pause, said, "Yeah, we'll take that. I think the C is pronounced." The problem fans had is that the clue was looking for ascorbic acid. The contestant seemingly said ascorbic, not ascorbic. However, the clue itself seemed a bit flawed, as the first C comes before the B in the correct response of ascorbic if the category were to honor a BCD. Then, for $1,000, Ken read, "If you go this 7-word phrase, you've exceeded what your obligations require." Eric was deemed incorrect with "What is above the call of duty?" which was 7 words counting what is. The intended response was above and beyond the call of duty. Trash category. One fan tweeted, "Why doesn't above the call of duty work? It's ABCD. My thoughts exactly," replied another. Another Reddit user wrote, "Shouldn't have given the returning champ the money for answering ascorbic acid." Another argued, "Here, though, the presence of the C sound doesn't have any actual bearing on whether or not ascorbic acid fits the category." A third wrote, "You're right. I just realized that the first C in ascorbic has no bearing on the ABCD thing, because it's either of the 2 C's after the B that is what's really required." A fourth wrote, "But you still have a C following a B with ascorbic acid," thinking that's why the contestant mispronounced it. In fact, I think Jesse intentionally pronounced it that way to avoid putting a C before the B, as C can make an S sound in English. "As long as your pronunciation doesn't necessitate a different spelling, it is usually ruled correct," wrote another. "That was just a dumb category, and hope it gets tossed in the categorical ash can, bin, scrap heap, or dumpster," wrote a fifth. According to Jeopardy.com, responses must be phonetically correct and not add or subtract any extraneous sounds or syllables. Jesse found all 3 daily doubles but missed both in the second round. So Rebecca led going into Final Jeopardy with $9,800, Eric had $6,800, and Jesse $3,000.